Hello everybody, and welcome back to another JA Diecast review. For today's review, we've got a new release, and this is the Chase Elliott 2017 Martinsville race version. This is a part of the new Checkers or Wreckers series that Lionel just released. I think it's a cool idea. This is the only Checkers or Wreckers car that I've seen in person. I know they did the Gregson, one of his finishes. I know they did the Dale Jr. Mountain Dew one. This one, I'm not sure what other ones they've done, but this is one of them. It's like I said, it's a cool concept. My first reaction is I love the raced versions. I love the scuffs and the marks and the donuts and all that. I love to see it. But in my opinion, if you're going to do a car like this, it might be worth just going on eBay and finding one that's already made or a Facebook group and paying somebody to make a custom. Because the customs compared to these that I've seen are just so much better. And it's nothing against this. I understand that they have to use a mold and all that, but just the customs are another step up because they're individually made, so they have that attention to detail. But nothing against this. If I hadn't gotten one yet, that's probably the route I'd go. But that being said, let's get into it here. Check out the box. For these new Checkers or Wreckers boxes, they do have a new design. Pretty cool. I don't foresee myself getting any Checkers or Wreckers if they're not Chase. I'm trying to dial it back to only Chase. I've gotten the Blaney win so far, so I might continue that. And, of course, the races I've been to. But, yeah, this is from the 2017 Martinsville race. And if you remember correctly, this is one of the playoff races, round of 8. The last race before the championship race. 2017, Chase Elliott hadn't won a race yet. Winding down at Martinsville, laps are ticking, going away, and he's leading, about to lock himself in, and Denny Hamlin spins him. And I know I can speak for myself, and I'm pretty sure I can speak for a lot of people here. This was the downfall of Denny Hamlin's popularity. I know he gained a lot of enemies from doing this. A lot more enemies gained than friends. And I am definitely one of them. Before this, I didn't really have an opinion on him. I mean, he was always good, but I just didn't really have an opinion, I guess. Then this happened, and so I started paying attention to Denny a lot more, and it just, more and more that I saw, the more and more I didn't like him, and this just drew attention to him, so I started noticing more. So yeah, this is the beginning of me not liking Denny, and the beginning of a lot of NASCAR and Chase fans not liking Denny. But I'm sure I've talked about it somewhere else. I'm sure I'll talk about it again. Another place I might talk about it, my friend Jordan and I, who is in the vlogs with me, we are starting a podcast coming out 2 Wednesdays from now. So not this coming Wednesday, but the Wednesday before the 500 after the Clash. So you can check us out now on Twitter. I'll probably link it below, I'm not sure. But we're going to put a YouTube video out of us, like a video of the podcast, and then we're going to have it streamed to Spotify, Apple, all the other places you get your podcast. So make sure you check that out when it's up. Like I said, 2 Wednesdays from now. It's going to be good. We're going to have some guests on, hopefully. We've already got one NASCAR person, driver, follow us on Twitter. So hopefully he'll be on soon. That'd be pretty sweet. But yeah, make sure you check that out when it comes out. But without further ado, let's get into this diecast. So here's the full left side. And this was one of my favorite 24 Napa schemes. I liked I don't know, I liked the blue and the yellow mix. That's really all there is. It sucks that he couldn't win in the Napa 24. He had to wait to get to the 9. But he's doing pretty good for himself now. He's a champion. So here we go down the left side. You can see there's some damage there on the left front around the tire. You're going to see a lot of it here on the left side, because if you remember correctly, this was the side that he got backed into the wall. That 24 is all beat up. Probably not going to go over the logos as much just because it's a primary car, but just go slow and show you guys all the damage. You can see a little bit around the left rear, and then the quarter panel as well. So yeah, that driver's side got pretty used up. Same with this right front. You can see some damage on the front fender, but that tire is all worn off, the lettering. Then you can see a donut coming to the 24. And some minor dings and scratches along the rest of the right side. Go to the front. You gotta look at that old SS body. And this is, well, obviously, that brings up another point, but the Monster logos are taken off the car because this was 2017. And during that time, well, actually, pretty much since Monster started to when they finished, Hendrick had a deal with Mountain Dew and Pepsi. So they were not allowed to have competing drink brands on their cars or their merchandise cars or t-shirts, any kind of merchandise. Monster was not allowed on it. So that is why there was no Monster logo on the hood. I think I've mentioned it before, definitely, because I've done reviews, but if you're new or just didn't know that and were wondering, that is why. But what I was going to say before I saw that was this is just the regular, excuse me, the regular ARC version. So the trunk doesn't open, the wheels do turn. Oh no, they don't turn. Yes, they do. But the roof flaps do not open, and the hood does, but it's all the same thing underneath. But yeah, that's it for this one. Pretty cool. Hurts a little bit, but at the same time, it's in the past. You can argue Chase has had a better career up since that moment. I know looking at wins and everything, it's tough, but when you look at who's got the championship and who doesn't, that's kind of why I say that. That's just everybody's preference. That's one of those arguments like, who's the best to ever do it? Is it Dale Sr., Jeff, Jimmy, Petty? Who is it? That's just one of those arguments. I'm not here to tell that for you. I'd say Chase has had the better career since this moment just because of the championship. And I guess, I don't know, just my belief for as a person, as an athlete, I don't know. It's just that ultimate goal is the championship. So maybe that's why I say that. Even though Denny's had probably twice as many wins as Chase has had in that time span, Chase still has that championship. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. Keep your eyes out for plenty of discussions, kind of like the one I just mentioned in the podcast coming out. Not going to spoil a name or anything yet, but maybe soon. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out that link down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.